Hello, everyone. Today, interesting topic. We're actually going to go into detail on way of advertising or marketing. There's two pieces to every. Well, I guess I said it the wrong way. There's two types of sales out there. There's actual sales, getting out there talking to people, and there's marketing and advertising. And today, we're going to do a little bit of marketing and advertising because it's something I'm going through, and it's something that I had questions on. And if there's some experts out there that happen to catch this, can maybe shed some light on what they found. I think I'm going to also bring up a book or two that I've read that seem to help me detail-wise, and then actually in the conversion from someone that's just a prospect to an actual lead, and how to actually care for that person as if you met them in person as well. A couple things you're going to need right away. Definitely use Facebook. It's the largest. I used to do research on senior groups, so for someone that's selling like life insurance or trying to do retirement planning, Facebook is definitely the way to go. Almost all online adults use Facebook. I don't have numbers that are up to date this year, but it was something like 72% of all online adults over the age of 50 used it, which is ridiculous numbers. Simply because of the fact that that's almost the entire market of individuals using at least Facebook. So what you really need, and if you're going to actually do lead generation, so you're going to be retaining info like name, phone number, email address, you need a privacy policy. That one's an interesting one. I'm still looking online to see what the best tool is, and part of this would be if someone knows or has an idea of the better one, or knows someone that's been working with Facebook ad campaigns and has created all this themselves, send them a chat, have them listen and have them, input. I'd love to have their input on here, just to say, hey, this is someone who's actually done it, who's actually created a Facebook ad, who's actually made sales on that platform. Next piece, website for that privacy policy. That one I'm considering using like Wix and just creating a free website to see, put the privacy policy on there and just enough to make it work. But at the same time, is if you're gonna make it a real business, do you really want that to be the message? Like, oh, it's a temporary site. I don't know if that's kind of what you'd really want to do. You need to have a good message on the written portion. I'm realizing that a lot. I've already made a few campaigns, and it's just you need to say the right things in the right way, or it just won't be, no one's going to like it. I don't know how to say that much more. I think the conversion code, it's literally the conversion code. It's a book, and it talks about exact details of how to make it look. That was a great book for me to, read before doing this. I'm actually going to read a few more over the next couple weeks before I really dive deep on this portion and try to make this ad. I might do a quick test run over the next week and maybe talk to you guys about how it went. But simple reality is you got to learn from someone who's actually done it. And not just anyone that's made a Facebook ad. Anyone can make a Facebook ad. You got to find someone that's actually made sales on that platform. That's an actual professional that's been working the space and made something happen. And the last thing, and I think the most important part, is to continuously check. When we were doing Facebook ads for individuals like financial advisors in my last job, if you don't retain these people or have someone reach out to them within a couple days, they usually forget that they did it because it's so easy to click a few buttons and have your information sent. So the biggest advice on the Facebook ad campaign are two pieces. If you don't know how to do it, find someone that's actually a professional. I'm still learning too. Like, this is a you're not alone moment for sure. I've got no idea what I'm doing, and I'm just trying to learn the way to make it happen. And that's my advice to you. Find someone who's actually done it. Bring them on here if you want. Like, have them put a comment or a message so they can show off what they're doing. Like, if it's their company and they want to get some space, I'm more than happy to have them kind of advertise what they do, and maybe, just give a little bit of like theoretical conversation in the chat of Facebook or whatever app you see this on, because that's where the power is. Like, it's those individuals that have actually made the sales on the platform. And not only that, they've also learned how to create that prospect, get that info, but then also create the lead out of it, which means they went through the process of getting the info, reaching out to the person, saying the right set of words, and we might go over that a little bit another day, but saying the right set of words to help them open up on the phone or even in person, if that somehow works out that way, to be able to help them correctly in what they're doing. This is All the Things. Anthony Smith. Like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate you guys for listening, and I hope you have a good one.